Well, alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. We're doing some 16 gauge today with the new BP1680 striker wad from Ballistic Products. We just finished building that patterning board right there. It's 30 yards. We ain't got the paper on it yet, but we will. It's right here. But the gun we're using is my new 1148 with a poly choke, Remington of course. That sound you hear is Josh up there with the Mustang, yeah. So the loads we got here are, this one's an outlier. It's 10 pellets of double aught buck, conventional loaded. The rest of these are with the BP1680. We have some 30 cal, 29 cal, number 4 buck, a turkey load, and something else. I can't remember what it was, but you guys will see in a minute. Actually, it was number 2 buck. It's right here. 18 pellet number 2 buck. Again, we're at 30 yards. Remington 1148 with a poly choke. I have it set to extra full. It's one click past the full choke. Mystery bag out of my pocket. This is 32 grains. Actually, that's the turkey load. We're not starting with that one. This is 25 grains of blue dot, the BP1680 4 pedal 3/4 cut, 1/8 inch fiber cushion wad, 16 pellets with 29 cal, number 1 buck, ITX buffer. This is a 1 3/8 ounce payload. See how this does. Looks like a couple of them went high. Recoil was pretty stout. Now this gun does have a thing where it's a known thing. The bolt punches the back of the case, bowls it in a little bit, but we have no pressure signs.
Put the primer back towards me real quick. I'll get the camera to focus on it. There you go. You can see the ring around it, what he's talking about.
Yep, it does it even with very light loads.
Alrighty. What do y'all think about the new range? We'll see. Alrighty guys, a little technical difficulty here. That's the first time we've ever tried to actually pattern that gun. The point of aim seems to be, I don't know, he aimed at the middle and hit the top, I'll put it that way.
But the group is not so bad. We have 10, can't really see it, but we counted them. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. There's 2 right here. The rest of them has got to go over the board, but yeah, I think the gun just shoots a little bit high.
This one here is 19 grains of long shot with the BP1680. It has a 4 pedal slit that's 3/4 of the way down the wad, 1/4 inch fiber cushion wad. And what we're shooting out of this haul and wad combo is 28 pellets of number 4 buck, original buffer, which comes out to 1 ounce and 3/8 total payload with the buffer taken into account. Shooting out of this extra full choke at 1148, roughly 30 to 35 yards. See, the last shot he took, it went low, so I'm going to try to hold low on the patterning board and see if we can't take into account for that. But the only way to find out, I guess, is throw it up here and shoot. So let's see what happens. Take my time. Alrighty, let me pick up this haul.
That pattern looks a lot better than mine. No pressure signs.
No. You can see once again on this one what he's talking about.
If it'll focus. There we go. It dishes in the bottom of the shell a little bit. And I can fix that. It's not unreloadable.
No pressure signs though. Other than that, it looks great. Let's walk down here and see this pattern. We managed to get 20 out of the 28 on the board anyways. Pattern's kind of spread out, but once again, we're at 35 yards, so.
Nearly full coverage with the target.
Right, that's a 4x4 square or very close to it anyways, so.
Look, we've had better patterns with number 4 buck, and we've also had way worse.
Yeah. But you're learning with us. This is the first time we've ever played with a poly choke or a semi-automatic 16 gauge as far as that matter goes. And
yeah,
every gun pattern is different. In time, we'll find the pet loads for it that it really likes. But for now, you know, you're seeing what we see.
That gun may just not like number 4 buck. You never know.
All right. As we're patching the holes on that number 4 buck load, we got to look at the top of the board, and we've actually got, we had 20 on paper, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
There's 27 right over here. You can't hardly see it behind here.
I guess 27.
Yep.
Well, we only missed one then. That's awesome. It's kind of cool how they threw them straight across in a string though. That might have been topper, I don't know. Anyways, there was 26, I guess. We used every single bit of the patterning board though, I'll tell you what.
Okay, so this one here is a little break from the BP wads. We have 23 grains of long shot, a clay buster blue wad, just the base of it, no pedals, a mylar wrap, 10 pellets of double lot buck, and original buffer. This is a 1 1/4 ounce payload. Get it up in there.
Get spun around here so we can see him shoot.
Yep. And once again, no pressure signs on the hull. That was actually not dished out too bad. So that load was actually pretty good. We got one flyer right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should measure that right there. Right here is the base of that clay buster wad. Josh found it on the ground. It's in great shape. Let's measure this. So from farthest pellet to farthest pellet in the core of it, we have 14 inches by 21 right there. I'm not counting the flyer because I don't consider that part of the group. But 14 by 21.
That's 35 yards. 25 grains of long shot, once again with the BP1680 4-pedal 3/4 slit, 1/4 inch fiber cushion wad. What the projectiles are: 16 pellets of number 2 buck, mixed number 47 buffer for a total weight of 1.25 ounces. Once again out of 1148. Still at 30 to 35 yards. Let's see what it does. Oh, yeah. I went to racket. Semi-auto. Once again, no pressure signs.
This camera just does not want to focus on that brass. But that one's dished out pretty good, like that first one was.
We've got, I guess you say one flyer over here, but this is a 16 pellet load. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's all I counted was 14.
14 out of 16, and I don't know how big that core is. We'll see real quick though.
That's a pretty good pattern.
Oh, roughly 19 and a half, 20 inches by 16.
All right.
20 by 16 at 35 yards.
Excluding that one flyer. I don't count them flyers. I don't know about you guys, but I don't.
Usually the core is what counts. The 1 or 2 flyers, well, they ain't gonna do nothing anyways. But as long as that core is doing what it's supposed to.
Right.
This last one I'm going to be firing is 23 grains of long shot with BP1680 once again, 4-pedal cut. 4 pedals, 3/4 cut, 1/8 inch fiber cushion wad with 12 pellets of number 1 buck and mixed number 47 buffer. What's the total payload on that?
1.25 ounces. 12 pellets, number 1?
Yeah.
1.25 ounces.
All right, 1.25 ounces. Once
This
again,
is
this
30
1148. Poly choke set on extra full. Let's see what happens. Still at 30 to 35 yards. There was that. Slight dimpling still, but that's to be expected with this gun.
No pressure signs. Primer's still round and everything.
This happens sometimes. We don't happen to have another one of them loaded up with us today. We will definitely get back to it, but I shot high and to the right somehow. I don't know how it happens. We don't hide nothing from you, but we'll tape this up, and I think he's gonna fire his turkey load, and we'll see how it does. So stay tuned.
Here's the last shot of the day. We have 32 grains of little gun, the BP1680 4-pedal 3/4 cut, 1/8 inch fiber cushion wad, 1.45 ounces of 7.5 shot. I would use number 6, but I'm very low on it. And mixed number 47 buffer, fold crimp. This is a stout load. It's right up there with 2 3/4 inch Magnum 12s.
1.5 ounce payload.
Yep. Pull wasn't that bad.
Didn't look that bad. Here's the real show. What's the brass look like?
No pressure signs whatsoever.
Guys, that's 1.5 ounces of shot coming out of a 16 gauge.
Sure is. You can go even heavier than that if you want to.
Let's see what it looks like on pattern now.
So So guys, the pattern isn't as tight as I want it to be, but it's still really good. That's a lot of 7.5 shot, and as you can see, maybe, the density is awesome. Like from here, no, from like right here, all in this corner, there's not a lot of gaps in there.
No. A little more fine tuning, that'd be a deadly load.
Yeah, it'd kill a turkey for sure, especially with bigger shot.
Yeah.
I think, like he said, we can fine tune it and make it a little bit better.
Yeah, we will, guys. Well, if you enjoyed the video here on this 1148 and 16 gauge loads, let us know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe like always. If you want to check out our Patreon, as little as $1 a month helps. You know, all the proceeds from that goes directly back into the channel. We're trying to make this as good as we can for all of y'all.
So I'm thinking with that turkey load, ditch the whole fold crimp idea and go with a roll and add some more cushion inside the wad. I think what's going on there is we're getting too much setback and it's deforming a lot of the pellets on the bottom, causing the whole pattern to open up just a little bit more than, you know, what I like to see. I like really tight patterns. But yeah, go with a roll, add more cushion in the wad, prevent setback, and we'll do another one of those in the future. But as Josh was saying, guys, please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. If you want to, check out the Patreon. It's $1 a month, and every penny we get goes right back into the channel. We also have an Instagram. I'll leave that in the description below as well. But until next time, guys, take it easy.